what is yours?
That is so funny because I was listening to one of your podcasts where you talked about this, and I was like, you know what? And I think it was you that talked about like when you go shopping, you need to know what your retail price point is and then like try to stay in that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing that because but I kind of knew what was flying out and what wasn't flying out of the store. But okay, I have a very expensive, I'm not very, I have a higher end
That's
taste myself.
okay.
And so I was going for, I like brands like Faraday and Marine Layer and, Pendleton and some of those. And so I was really doing that and mixing in my $50, $60 sweaters with my $250 sweaters, which I still do. However, after listening to your it was one of your podcasts, and you talked about this a little bit. I went, you know what? I really need to sit here and think about what's really flying out my doors and what price point I need to stay in, and not to say I can't do. And then was it you that talked about too, like, hey, like don't confuse your customer, like don't have a $250 and here's a $50. I'm trying not to confuse my
No,
customer.